You guys absolutely smashed the like goal of 5 likes last time. Very proud, very proud. And you gave quite a bit of positive feedback. Oh my god, I can't speak English. And so that just means I'm going to continue on this series, which I'm quite happy to do so because I quite enjoyed doing the last episode. Today we're going to bring a slightly different one. It's about when I went abroad to Paris with the school. And there was quite a few moments, to be honest, in this trip that are story-worthy. So I'll try and condense it all into one episode. And there's one main one in particular that I find really funny. On this school trip, I shared a bedroom with 3 of my friends, right? And me and this other friend were kind of like neutral bystanders in this. But my 2 other friends, they had quite a bit of fun times together in the bedroom. Not like that, no. They just kept beefing each other, and it was really funny, to be honest. Because every single night, you'd hear one take the piss out the other, right? He'd be pissed off because he wanted to go to bed, and then 1 hour later, he can't go to sleep, so he decides, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna ruin the whole night for all of you. And they just kept beefing throughout the night, right? Didn't get to bed until like 2, 3 a.m. I was supposed to wake up fucking early to get all the rides. But that didn't matter though, because me and my friend managed to lose both our tickets, and we got locked out. I managed to get back in quite swiftly, you know, because I'm quite a wise man with my words. But my friend was locked out for, geez, I don't even know how long, like 6 hours. And he had to get the really fucking... He wasn't strict, but he shouted a lot, yeah, this teacher, to help him get back in, and that was funny. Going back to the bedroom scenario, one of the nights, one of the kids that they kept getting pissed off because he wanted to go to bed. I was laughing so much, and trust me, when I start laughing, I can't stop. Like, it's a medical condition I have. He got so pissed off with me, right? He grabbed my shorts from out my suitcase and fucking yeeted them out the window. And like, we weren't on like the first floor or anything. It was like on the 8th floor of a hotel. And I had to go find them in the morning. That was fun. I also lost my wallet during this trip. I left it. I don't know if you've ever been, but it's Space Mountain in Paris. Yeah, it's a really fucking dark ride. And I shat myself because I thought I lost my wallet on the ride, and it just flew out onto the fucking roller coaster, which is all indoors. You never find that shit again. But no, thankfully, right, I retraced my steps because I'm smart. I'm Loki Sherlock. And we got to the exit of the ride, and this room's pitch black, right? And I just go around feeling the floor because I'm just crossing my fingers that hopefully it's in one of these corners. And oh my god, when I felt it, I was so gassed. Like, what are the chances that it's in this fucking room where it's... Oh my god. Anyway, that's not really a funny story, but I thought I just might as well share it with you. Now, I had this other sort of friend that came on the trip with us. I sat next to him in art, and he was really gassed about the trip, you know, and I felt kind of bad at the time, because I wasn't sure if he had any friends to go with, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll come on some rides with you, yeah. And when we actually got there, right, I always hang around with my other friends from my bedroom. Seems a bit weird, but yeah, no. And we were going on all the rides together, and we kept seeing him, and he was like, oh, yeah, can I come on the ride with you? Yeah, sure. And then, eventually, he got kind of annoyed, because obviously he's by myself, and I'm sat with my other friend, and my 2 other friends are sat next to each other, and so he's sitting with some random one. He's like, oh, Jack, can I sit next to you this round? And I wasn't really fussed, but I think I sat next to him on 1 or 2 occasions, but, like, it kind of got repetitive, and he kind of always wanted to sit next to me, and I kind of just wanted to enjoy it with the, you know, I know it says kind of peak, but I just kind of wanted to enjoy it with the guy that I was in the bedroom with. And there's this one point at the Aerosmith roller coaster, right? I'm queuing up with my friend from the bedroom, and then he just comes here, and I didn't even notice him at first. He yanks me, and he's like, "Nope, you're sitting with me this one." And I was so shook, and they started to have a little tug of war with me in the middle. I'm the rope. They hold on to my arms, yeah. Eventually, the one in the bedroom freaking won. He's like 6 foot something, so there you go. That's probably why. Alright, coming up to the best story, right? And I was with that friend from the bedroom kid again, the one that gets pissed off from Michelle's other. Yeah, he's basically the same one in all the stories, not gonna lie. Because he was my best friend. He is my best friend, to be fair. Yeah, also best friend chucks your shorts out the window. Yeah, I know what a cunt. Anyways, so us 2 were going around the park together. And we just come off the Tower of Terror ride, and for any of you that don't know what this ride is, it's basically an elevator that it stops and it just falls. It's basically a faulty elevator, right? And we just come off of it, and then we bump into one of the girls from our class, right? And if any of you know me, you know oh my god, I'm the worst with girls, man. I freeze up, I can't talk to them, full stop. And this little cunt proceeds to fuck off and leave me with her, literally just me and her. And this is probably one of the most awkward situations I've been in my life. He fucks off. He says, oh, I'm going to go get some food or some bullshit like that, right? And so me, Mr. Can't Talk to Girls Elitus is just left with a girl, just one on one. After being stood there for a good 5 minutes, she says the first words. Obviously not gonna be me. Don't be silly. She says, "Oh, you know what ride I really want to go on? I want to go on that Tower of Terror ride." I'm like, you know what? I've been on it. It's a decent ride. If you want to go on it, that's cool. That's Gucci. So we walk over to the ride, right, and I see that it's like 2 hours. Like that shit's grown. It used to be when I went on it, it was like half an hour. Bloody hell, mate. So I'm like, oh no, it's fine. She wants to go on it, she can go on it. It's her experience, isn't it? So we queue up, which was fun because you literally just stood next to each other, in a line for about 2 hours. Great. At one point she asked me to put freaking sun lotion on her back, sun cream, and I can't remember, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like my brain was too traumatized that some of their memories got corrupted and stuff like that. But I remember her asking me, and I remember her not knowing what to do. I probably just found a way to like secretly say no or like avoid the question or something like that. And we finally got to the front of the queue. And although this is my second time going on the ride, I still shitting myself. The proper atmosphere is all spooky, They like have all those, I don't know, the decorations and shit, the music. Nah, haven't none of it. Anyway, when we walked into the elevator or the ride, whatever you want to call it, we see there's like hazard tape between every other chair, which means that I would technically not have to sit right next to her. So that was good, okay, because I heard rumours about her. There's this kid, right, she never spoke to in her life, right? And it was on the Caribbean ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. She got scared on that ride, and she had to hold hands with him. If she got scared on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, I had to hold a hand with this random kid she rarely speaks to, right? And she's on a ride with me. She, I don't directly speak to her that much, unless we're in a big group. But we're closer, I'd say. And on a much scarier ride, may I add, there's a good chance you're going to try hold my hand, right? So I was thanking the Lord there, because that was a good sign. We then proceeded to sit down, as you do, and then the ride started, and then about 2 minutes into it, it stopped. It just froze, right? And originally I thought, I don't remember this bit. This bit's new. Do you reckon they change it up a little bit every time? And I thought that was pretty cool, But after 5 minutes just sitting there, staring at the same thing, I kind of started shitting myself. Obviously, we wasn't right next to each other, right, but she was on like the second of a seat, and she was looking at me and she was like, "Oh yeah, this is part of the ride, right? And it's a bit cheap, and we're just sat in the same spot, And he was like, "Yeah, same part, yeah, it's part, yeah, it's a good entertainment, And another 3 minutes goes by and she starts to get suspicious, and I'm just sat there like, I'm nervous as fuck because I know this shit is supposed to happen. This just broke down. And the ironic thing is, right, the ride is based off an elevator that breaks down. We're on an elevator ride and it's broken down. Oh my god, it was scary, right? So I'm just sat there knowing full well that this shit's fucked up, and she's just there, Jack, this is part of the ride, right? Surely. And yeah, of course, very scary, very spooky. And I'm shitting myself, I'm not gonna lie to you. And she's trying to reach up to hold my hand because she's clocked onto the no. This has gone on for too long. This is not part of the ride. So even more time goes by, right? And then finally we get a notice saying and confirming that it is broken down. It's like, oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, your ride's come to a stop. It's broken down basically, and we'll try and get you out there as soon as possible. And they did get us out probably about half an hour later. So we was just sat in an elevator for half an hour. And we thought there's probably like safety measures in and stuff or whatever. But we had the thought. The thought that it could potentially fall, because it's a broken elevator. And oh my god, it was just so scary. And we were both scared out of our minds. I'm not gonna lie. Good bonding session because we could actually relate over this, I'm scared as fuck. She's scared as fuck, I kind of wanted to hold her hand now, You know what I mean? It was scary. But, as soon as we got off, oh my god, the relief. Trust me, if some next bitch tells me to come on that ride with her, she can fuck off. Never go on that ride again. Trust me, all my days. Nah, I shat myself too much. After it all happened, I went straight back to, my bedroom friend. We'll call him Shorts. Shorts friend. And quite ironic because he's a tall motherfucker. And yeah, I told him everything. I was in shock. I needed to tell this story to someone. I needed therapy, man. Traumatized, absolutely traumatized. And yeah, that is basically the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Homes never happens to you, of course. You might have to buy a new pair of underwear like I did. Yeah. If you enjoyed, please make sure to smash that like button and see you guys next time.